Good afternoon, everybody. How are you today? And welcome to the latest edition of Drew Media Live. So great to have you with us for this Thursday, the 23rd day of January, the year 2020. And of course, this is yours truly, Andrew L. Perry. Thank you very much. As always, coming to you live and at you from the busy streets of Brooklyn, New York, as I chat to you what is happening in the world of sports. We have so much thing to talk about, from football to basketball, spend a little time with the Australian Open as we speak. But we're gonna start with we got a lot of food on football to digest, especially with things. So let's get right to it. We got a busy show as usual, as you all know. but before we go any further, before we go into any further, let's recap. I know this is late and stuff like that. I know it's real late, and I know I'm late to the party as far as discussing the championship game and discuss the matchups for Super Bowl Sunday. Let's recap the championship Sundays of what transpired last Sunday with the AFC and the NFC championship game. And as the biggest take. Let's start with the AFC side. The biggest take I took from this is that the Kansas City Chiefs, as far as in my house, first of all, how sensational, how good is how great Patrick Mahomes is. I think outside of Lamar Jackson, to me, in the future, I think the two best quarterbacks in the league by far is going to be Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. The reason why I put Mahomes in front of Jackson because Mahomes have a couple of playoff games win under his belt. Lamar Jackson have not won a playoff game yet, so that's why I put that. Now this is me. I'll put Patrick Mahomes behind Lamar Jackson until Lamar Jackson wins a playoff game. Then I'm not going to put him in the same aspect as Patrick Mahomes. But be as it may, I think be as it may. Now, between the Titans and the Chiefs, the Chiefs had to win this game in the worst possible way. As far as I'm concerned, they really was close. They was very sloppy. Let's be honest. The Kansas City was very sloppy in this game. They were very sloppy in this game. It was the same game we saw in the division round against the Houston Texans. They were very sloppy. Too many penalties, especially for them. They have to protect the ball better. They really do. Too many times they let the ball slip away. Way too many times. And if so a couple of things they gotta clear. The turnover they gotta clear up. As far as special teams, I'm talking about special teams. Special teams for the Kansas City Chiefs has been not. I mean, they haven't cost them a game yet, but for the most part, it hasn't been good from that regard. But outside. Defensively, the pass rush gotta come alive and stuff like that. I expect the defense to be the 85 Bears, but the defense gotta play much better than they expected. And Patrick Mahomes, again, how great is Patrick Mahomes? Patrick Mahomes has been sensational in this playoffs these past two games. He's really been really remarkable. With that said, these Chiefs cannot continue to go on. These Chiefs cannot continue to play in a behind game. This is twice they have played against behind, and they have really played. They played nervous for the past couple of games, and then when they turn on the Jets, they really turn on the Jets. So They really took on the Jets, and the offense is very quick. They could strike very quickly. Tyreek Hill, Sammy Watkins, Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce is going to be a big weapon for Kansas City, and that's why they're in the AFC Championship game. That's why they're in the Super Bowl right now as we speak. And kudos for Andy Reid. Andy Reid, the only way y'all could say Andy Reid is going to get into the Hall of Fame, he got to win a Super Bowl. He have to win a Super Bowl. If we're gonna keep and mention Andy Reid as one of the great coaches in the history of the National Football League, this is a Super Bowl he has to win. He has to win. Otherwise, he's not gonna get another one. As far as I'm concerned. Now, as far as the Tennessee Titans, to me, the Tennessee Titans have nothing, and I know they take it to heart, and they have every right to be. They have every right to be, and no one should not no one should not say otherwise. But to me, the Tennessee Titans have nothing to be ashamed about. They really played their ass off. They played their ass off this year. And give Mike Vrabel a ton of credit. And you know what? If I'm the owner of the Tennessee Titans, I give Mike Vrabel an extension, because look where the Titans was at. The Titans was literally fighting for the last playoff spot, because it wasn't for Pittsburgh losing or struggling, the Tennessee Titans would not make the playoffs. The Pittsburgh Steelers were. And most of it you got to give the Raiders credit too, because the Raiders helped them a little bit forward. Yeah. But be as it may, the Tennessee Titans, nobody expected had a credible run in the playoffs. Unfortunately, it ended the way it ended. But all you got to do is build on next year and get better. But I think Tennessee, in my opinion, is a better team. Is a better team, top to bottom, better team than the Houston Texans, and probably the best team. Probably I could say now the best team in the South. So if they build on Derrick Henry, you could make a case. If you sign Ryan Tannehill, I wouldn't have a problem with it. I really wouldn't. I want to argue no, because Ryan Tannehill, look how he resurrected his career. His career was dead and gone when he was in Miami, and now he took his team to the AFC title game, and he did not lose the football game for them. You know, the Titans lost the game. The Titans lost the game because they ran out of time. As far as I'm concerned. They ran out of time, and the Chiefs put it away, and they really wanted, and the Chiefs wanted it bad. They bought it Tennessee. That's all I say to it. Now, on the NFC side, the 49ers, top to bottom, was a better team. There's nothing else to say. Pure dominance by San Francisco. San Francisco, I think, is the best team. San Francisco throughout the whole entire year, even though they lost to Baltimore and was this close to lost to New Orleans. They were the best team in football. They were the best team in football from the beginning to the end, to the beginning to now. They were the best team in football. And to be honest with you, as far as the Packers, as far as Aaron Rodgers, I think the time is running out on Aaron Rodgers, and Aaron Rodgers. Either they got to get him a defense, or he may go down as winning one Super Bowl, which is better than none, to say the least. Which brings me to the Super Bowl. Either I could see, I'm shocked that the Chiefs are the favorite. To be honest with you, folks, I am very shocked that the Chiefs. I thought the 49ers would be heavily favored in this game going to this year's Super Bowl, but you could see either team win. I think. I mean, it's going to be fun. It will be interesting to see a top-ranked defense like the San Francisco 49ers against the Kansas City Chiefs top-rated offense, who could put up points in a minor second. So that's what we can see. Now staying with the NFL, Eli Manning plan to announce his retirement tomorrow. So, and we knew, let's face it, folks, ladies and gentlemen, we knew this was going to happen. I said this 1,000 times, and I'll say it again. The way how the Giants handled Eli Manning the last couple of years was poor. There's no question about it. Eli Manning deserved much better than that. Listen, Eli Manning, we could debate all we want. Here's the bottom line. Eli Manning is not a Hall of Famer, but he's going to get in. And because of what happened in 2008 or 2007, either one, because he beat Tom Brady twice, and because he stopped the Patriots from getting undefeated, aka kind of saved the NFL, so to speak. Eli Manning was his brother's praying. The Mannings are NFL royalty, ladies and gentlemen. That's why Eli Manning would get into the Hall of Fame. If his name wasn't Manning, and if he wasn't royalty, I'm going to tell you right, we wouldn't be talking about Eli Manning as we speak. Because Eli Manning, as I say it again, he's not a Hall of Famer. He has a 500 record. That don't mean nothing. He's been a Pro Bowler the last 4 years. That don't mean nothing. Just watch it. If you watch him throughout the years, you watch him play. There's nothing more need to be said. There's no more need to be said. It really doesn't. Nothing more needs to be said. To me, Eli Manning's the classic, but excuse me, gotta call it the way you see it. He's not a Hall of Famer. He's just not. It's not all. It's all there is to it. You know. And who else? Who else is calling it quits? Luke Kuechly from the Carolina Panthers. He's calling it quits. It's going to be a lot of interest. It's going to be a lot of free agency going down this. Going. This is going to be, for the first time in quite a while. I think this is going to be in the offseason for the National Football League. I think it's going to be very, very interesting to see which each team will go. Tom Brady is a free agent. Drew Brees is a free agent. Ryan Tannehill, as I mentioned earlier, is going to be a free agent. So it's going to be a lot of free agents in free agent markets. And majority of it is we can't forget about Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers is going to be right up there, no question about it. You know, and let's see how things pan out. In this year's offseason. And one last thing, staying with football. You know, a lot of players retiring more than ever because the owners don't give a damn about the players and don't care about how they don't care, you know, how the player health and stuff like that. The players realize they gotta look out for them. That's why the players are retiring as early as 30. Because this was the NFL back in the day. The NFL, they will probably stay until after 20 years. Let's be faithful. That's it. But 7 to 8 years, they're not waiting that long. They're getting ready to move out. It'll be like, that's it. That's it. As simple as that, you know. And for that, you know, to me, that's all on the owners and the Players Association too, because the Players Association. But also, you got to blame the players too, because you're making all that money. You mean to tell me you can't make sure you're insured and give the players credit too. From this perspective, they're making sure their health is being. Maybe I'm not saying that right. Maybe their health. They take care of their health more. Which, let's be honest, they should have done that a long time. They should have done that when the NFL began 100 years ago. Now we're in the 100th season, and they should be doing that anyway. But you know, that's all I want to throw out there. That's all I'm saying.